I grew up going to a small private school. When I got to LBJ as a freshman, it was pretty overwhelming. Throughout my freshman year, I got punked quite a few times. They slapped my chest and knocked the wind out of me because I was a smaller kid who they thought was lost. It felt very helpless, and I didn't want to be around school. I didn't really make a lot of friends, but then I ended up finding Boys and Girls Club.
When I first met Marcus, he was just a sophomore, but still so fresh with ideas.
I started off in club, and then I started kind of making some new friends who kind of like persuade me to like not go to club as much or to go and hang out outside of school.
The hours between 3 and 6 are a really influential time in a child's day. Having meaningful activities and a safe place to go during that time is why the Boys and Girls Clubs are open.
We were on the bus routes going to like Connolly Park and walking around and going to their houses and meeting other friends of theirs, you know, like just doing stuff that literally we had no business doing.
When kids don't have a place to go after school, then they are making riskier choices.
At the time, it was fun. I never did anything sneaky before that. My club director realized that I wasn't coming to club as frequently as I did and pulled me aside, asking me questions, approaching it with like, you're doing something wrong. Why are you doing these actions? Why are you showing this behavior? This is unlike you. And so I wasn't really receptive to it. I felt very much so like it wasn't a big deal. I felt like it was something that was worth brushing off my shoulder. They made me feel kind of included. They made me feel like somebody had my back, like somebody was gonna be there to defend me. Like a couple of weeks later, after still not going to club frequently, the club director came up to me and talked to me and told me that I see so much more potential in you for you to lead.
Somebody showing him interest without judgment, telling him that he could be whoever he wanted to be was really important for Marcus.
They took the time out of their day to come to me not once but twice because it truly bothered them to see me going down the wrong road. I genuinely believe that that conversation alone truly transformed my life. I just slowly started going back to club. I just decided that I'm done. I'm not going anywhere else anymore. I'm just gonna go back to club. I started to realize that I didn't really need those friends in my life and that my club would protect me and that my club has my back.
Marcus represents all kids. They really feel like they're getting a sense of belonging being at the club.
My life at school really did change actually after I left those friends. I still went to club actively, but I also joined National Honor Society. I joined Student Council. My senior year, that's like one of my most proud years where I was able to be Youth of the Year for Boys and Girls Club.
He always says that, you know, we've changed his life, but Marcus is really changing our life.
I still like to help out the club whenever I can. I feel like Boys and Girls Club is where I identified my path towards my great future.
The goal of the Boys and Girls Clubs is really to give them a path towards a really successful future.
It allowed me to change my way of thinking. It allowed me to see the leader in myself again and for me to actually just make the change.